Hey guys, what's going on? This is my usual update on the BMW now that I'm making some progress here and there. So, as you've probably seen some pictures, maybe if you're floating around Sloppy or Instagram or my Facebook page, I have my headers complete, got my Failer Speed and Performance logos that I had cut just because why not. I painted them with some high temp black paint just because to try and keep them from rusting. But so I blasted a hole in the fender here and gave ourselves a little side pipe action. And then what I want to do is order side pipes from a Corvette or whatever, or an older truck. I'm going to come down and then make a 90 and run along the rocker here and hopefully come out somewhere just before the front tire. And some of you may be asking, okay, well, why would you do that? You know, just blast it out the fender there, nobody cares. Well, it's really loud, and I do intend on driving this car every day, so I'm trying to do things as close to as legal as I can so that it passes inspection as much as possible. That way, if I ever do get pulled over for whatever reason, I can't, you know, at least I'll be legal, and I won't have all these other additional add-ons to whatever ticket I may be receiving, speeding or, you know, tail light out, whatever. You know, I just trying to keep myself in the legality, just so I can enjoy the car and actually drive it. I moved this relay for the fan, but for some reason the ECU setting has it turned on all the time, so the wires were getting hot, and I had to pull a fuse out of it. So that's not hooked up right now. What else is new? The intake's a little shorter because of the header now over here. And so I hacked like 6 inches out of my pipe that I had made, and I'm a little nervous now because the mass airflow is so close to the filter, which can cause some issues as far as the reading's concerned. So when I take it over to Matt's to have it tuned, I'll have to have him look at the readings and make sure that I don't need to relocate the intake or add some piping to it, or somehow just get it away from the exhaust but still have some length to it. I think they recommend, you know, 6 inches on either side of the meter on LS1 Tech and other websites. So for this side, I'm gonna start to work on that during the week, this coming week and next weekend. I wanted to make Cars and Coffee on a week from today, Sunday, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. I'm out of argon, and it's tough to rush stuff and you end up screwing yourself. So I'm not gonna do that. But I'll have to cut this bracket off here to make some room, and I'll also have to order a battery relocation kit just to get that out of the engine bay. I don't want to have to pull the headers off just to change the battery when it dies, so that's kind of a bummer, but at the same time it'll probably work out better, and it'll look more race car-ish in the back with the fuel cell. I don't really think there's much else to add. If you're wondering, the fender does get extremely hot in this area. The pipe runs kind of along here and then kind of slopes down along the inner fender. So I'm not sure if the paint's going to melt off there. I mean, I'm either going military P40 Warhawk paint job or just going to murder it out in flat black plasti dip or something. I haven't decided yet. So I don't know, maybe I'll add some louvers along this panel here to try and get some airflow over that exhaust pipe so it doesn't melt the paint off every other weekend, because again, I'm going to drive it all the time. Another thing I was considering doing is they say that if you drill a hole in the shock absorber for the bumper, you can push all that chrome out and make it kind of flush with this, and then it's like the poor man's Euro front bumper. So I may look into doing that, or maybe not, who knows. It's a little dangerous because technically you're losing your initial 5-mile-an-hour impact safety, but at the same time I shouldn't be hitting anything anyway because it's just a cruiser. But that's really it. I mean, I guess I'll start it up. I'm sure my neighbors love when I make these videos. But so we'll reach in here. We'll hit the gauges first too. So as you can see now, it's idling at a nice 700 RPM, 650. and that's about it. I'll have some more updates. I want to make another header, obviously, for this side, and route the exhaust at the same point, and then I'll go ahead and order the side pipes and throw those on, and hopefully hit the dyno with Matt and get this thing inspected and throw some brakes on at all four corners. Just need rotors and pads just to be safe, and then I think then we're ready to start driving. Hopefully I'll have some driving videos and a dyno video for you here soon. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates. Bye.